Alright, everybody, it's time for the Jeong ending. Let's go. Okay, so extras really cool. Here's what pictures we got. That is just the cutest shot right there. Also, oh my god. We have nearly all the pictures. What are we missing here is my question. What are we missing? Alright, itch your nose. Okay, let's get going here. Return. Load. Here we go, load. Time to load up. Going over. So they're listening to the radio. They're talking. I have to pick the double date despite the fact that's the only thing I can click on. Wait, let's see if I can click on anything else. Skip mode. Alright. The only thing I can do is pick this. There you go. Coming from all, oh yeah, he sleeps. They're coming in from all angles. Alright, more skippity. Alright, here we go. So we're going with Jeong. So let's help Jeong by taking her bag. I'll give Jeong back. She seems least likely to chew me out for trying to help. I walk over to her bag and lift it up. It's relatively heavy, but nothing worse than what I hauled out in the field before. Not that I mind, but why are you picking up my bag? It looked pretty heavy and I thought I'd pay you back for waking me up this morning. What about me? I've made you all your breakfasts? Honestly, I thought you might get angry if I just went and picked up your stuff. You seem to like your independence. Oh, okay. Well, if you want to help me next time, I wouldn't hate it. I think you found an open route to my sister's heart. Good job. I will start planning the rifle wedding immediately. That's Shaka what? That's Shaka what? Shaka Khan? Jeong, it's much too early to talk of marriage. But you do want to marry him. Hey, those hot springs aren't going to soak themselves, so let's drop the whole marriage thing and get going. Let's not. Okay, same cars have been running. Whoop, skip over. Okay. So these two are getting mad at me, because they always do. Oh, we're at this part already? Okay, so sit next to Jeong. Unji would probably scold me sitting next to her, right? So the safest option is to sit next to Jeong. I head on over to the seat next to Jeong and sit down next to her. And here was certain you'd sit next to Unji. I don't see why. I've enjoyed my time with you and thought we could chat some more on the train ride. Are you saying you haven't enjoyed your time with me? That's not what I'm saying. But you chose to sit next to Jeong? I don't mind if you sit next to Unji instead. Well, if you insist. Don't bother. My sister, for all of her pleas for me to be honest, is a pretty big liar herself. That's not true. Then you just admit that you like Derwin already? I'm sure it's not like that at all. Right, Jeong? Right, sure. I'm feeling a bit tired at this moment. I think I will rest my eyes. You'll have to stop running away at some point, you know, or you'll never get what you want. Sorry, busy resting here. Try later, sister. I think that's her way of saying let it lie, Unji. Not too long after, and the train is chugging along at a pace that would make a German Maus tank proud. Oh, okay, skip! Next conversation. Okay, just go for a while. Oh, we're gonna go first to the bath. Right, we haven't done that right. Me first! I'm gonna go on ahead and check out the hot spring. Meet you both there. Going to warm up the hot spring for us then? You want to warm up the hot spring for us then? I'm sure the spring is already hot. I mean, it is in the name after all. He has an ulterior motive, I know it. My ulterior motive is to relax in the hot spring, not hurry up and wait for my vacation to start. I head on out and go to the spring, despite Unji's protests. Once there, I step into the changing station, strip down, and wrap a towel around myself. Once I'm at the spring, I'll take it off. Stepping into the spring, I relax back and just soak in the warmth. Mixed with the cool air outside, it makes for a pleasant experience. About 10 minutes later, the girls step out, adorned in just their bathing suits. Looks like Derwin is already nice and relaxed. Oh, and is that your towel over there? Well, it is a bath, right? I wasn't going to wear my towel in it. Actually, why are you doing your swimsuits? Are you saying you're naked in the springs? Now that's why the other option was funnier, okay. Uh-oh. Isn't that how we're supposed to be in here? Does the word modesty mean anything to you? You're supposed to be wearing a swimsuit? Come to think of it, he hasn't had a swimsuit this entire trip. Wow, Yoshima, wow. They're right there! They're right there! Okay. Yeah, I was wearing my silkies whenever I needed to go for a dip. Why would you think you need to be naked? I thought that was the custom in places with public baths, especially in East Asia. I mean, I've seen it in Japan. Oh, wrong button. Not that I mind the view. In fact, it's rather, well, bold, but I think you might be too much for Unji to handle right now. I thought the window was open. Too much for Unji to handle? Wow, Yoshima. He's averting her eyes. Poorly, I might add. I was not looking, stupid hentai. I made you angry enough to shout in Japanese. That probably merits an award. Yes. No. Just don't look down, Unji. I should say the same to you. But I'm not the one scared of naked Derwin. I'm not scared, okay? With that, the two finally joined me in the spring. Honestly, Unji, it's really not that big a deal. You're both conspiring against me? Here we are, kicking back and soaking the mineral springs. Good thing this spring is naturally heated, because the air is pretty crisp around us. Rosemary saying much, guess it's relaxing both for conversation. Footsteps, and then it's this chick! Alright, skip! She's such a jerk. I'm gonna go with the green color, of course, because that's what Jeong likes. I don't think I can get myself into something that light of a blue. The green one it is. I've been told the light green color brings out my eyes anyway. Donning the robe, I head to the entertainment area. Ooh, you went with the green one. It brings out your eyes. They're so pretty. I told you so. Now that I've had a chance to settle in, I notice that the girls aren't wearing the robes from the hotel either. They're in civilian attire, and I'm the only one dressed in this shitty pastel robe. Wait, am I the only one who decided on a robe? There's no way I'd be caught dead in one of those. Yes, they probably haven't been washed in years. Thanks for the warning, you two. You're ridiculous in this thing. There's nothing wrong with a man wearing feminine colors. Only something wrong with him wearing a woman's robe? That would explain why I was having so much trouble finding one that fit. Okay, so this is all the old. Okay, so skipping. What? Jeong likes one, Unji likes the other. I think 70s disco might be Jeong's choice. Let's scum save. Scum save. 70s disco. This one should be recognizable at least. And I have a good grip on the lyrics thanks to one of my squad mates insisting on singing it while cleaning the barracks. That guy was a weird one though. He got along pretty well with the chaplain. No, I picked this folk song last time. On second thought, that's probably not a good thing in his case. Once I hit the girls as I go through the song, I get the sense that Unji really isn't into the song. So it's Jeong's song, okay. Jeong, however, is smiling and doing typical disco hand gestures with the beat. At some point during my performance, a strange girl from the hot spring show. Okay, so here she is. Joju and whoop, skip. And punched or slapped asleep. Okay, so now wish for Jeong's happiness. I pull out €1 from my pocket. Looks like this one is from Luxembourg. Yes, that's an actual country. Germany wishes aside. As I toss the coin in the river, I wish for Jeong's happiness. That's so sweet of you, Derwin. I forget my whispering tends to be a bit louder than other people. Oh well, Jeong seems happy, so it's fine. We'd better make our way back to get to the car. If we miss the train, it'll throw everything off schedule, and you might not make your flight home. Oh yeah, it's getting close to your departure date, isn't it? Okay, so there we go. And time for the thing. Okay, if we did this right, Jeong's gonna be on us. So here we go. We've gotten back from our short mountain getaway together. It was pretty fun, despite the temperature resembling the time I got drilled into Alaska. Wait. Or, when I was assigned to Alaska, not drilled like in the, you know what, moving on. The trip back was pretty uneventful. There weren't too many people on the train, so no seat incidents to worry about. The return was definitely faster than the trip up there, though. I mean, we're actually home, and it's not even past national curfew. As soon as we got home, the girls retreated to their room, so I didn't waste much time getting into bed. Since I'm heading back to America soon, I didn't really see the need to unpack my bag from the trip. Now I'm just laying here on the bed, contemplating if I should go say something to the girls or just fall asleep for the night. Do you wanna build a snowman? Okay, here we go. Guess there was a third option after all. Wait until one of the girls comes to see me. I'm decent, come in. Good evening, Derwin. I thought I'd check to see how you were doing. Pretty good. Legs are a bit stiff from the ride back, but otherwise I can't complain. Well, maybe I could, but no one wants to hear it, you right? Your humor makes me smile, Derwin. Actually, a lot of you makes me smile. What? Well, this conversation is about to get a lot more interesting. What do you mean, Jeong? The truth is, I haven't been very honest with you, or myself, these past few days. I'd hoped to get you and Unji to really like each other, so that maybe she'd finally find a guy to be with. She's never really been good with boys, and I sort of felt it was my duty to make sure she wouldn't be lonely. And then tonight it came to me. I wasn't being honest with myself. You've been through quite a bit since you've arrived here in Korea, haven't you? I wouldn't put it like that. It's been an interesting cultural challenge, but for the most part, I've enjoyed it. And your upbeat attitude. You try to find the good in everything. I like that about you. Well, a guy once told me, always look on the bright side of life. Whoa! Jeong has moved next to me and has placed her head on my shoulder. Her breath is warm. She's warm, and it's getting me warm. Ha ha ha! That's a lot of global warming for one bedroom. The truth is, I'm trying to set you up with Unji. I've fallen in love with you, Derwin. How? You're the most gentle, positive, wonderful man I have ever met this side of my father. And I love you. Honestly, I have to admit, I have strong feelings for you as well. I've enjoyed being around you. I really want to be around you a lot more, and I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how. We can discuss the spending of more time together in the future later. I think I have a way we can spend together right now that we'll both enjoy. Oh! Is that what you want, Yoshima? Holy crap. Jeong just stripped down to her unmentionables, which is now mentioning, so that calls into question that little moniker. Save. Yeah, there you go. I think even a lieutenant could figure out where this is going. Oh, there's Ninjax. You don't want to? Oh, on the contrary, this is the best thing since I picked up Lance Corporal for the third time. What? Keep on. One day you'll explain these references to me. However, today is not that day. And she gets on top. Or is she on the bed or is she on top? I think she's on top. Oh, she's on top. And in one quick motion, she has me cuffed to the bed. Wait, what? I am the top interrogator in all of Korea. I think I told you that once. Tonight, I will make you reveal how much you love me. Look forward to it. Oh, snap. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. Oh. Oh, that just happened. Oh, that happened. Oh, wow. You know, there's an age version of Tank Girls, which I am curious about it for research reasons. I'm curious if they'll add the same to this in the future. You have to be a patron on Patreon to get it, though, I think. The guys will never believe this. Hell, I don't think I even believe it. But yes, that just happened. That was quite the experience. One I won't soon forget. Even when he's about to give the deed, Derwin still almost F's it up. The question is, how do I go about making it happen more in the future? I'm due to leave here in another day, and I doubt she can just waltz out with me. Jeong is next to me, sound asleep. Damn, she's even cute when she's asleep. Maybe I should rest up as well, in case round 2 is on the way. I think I heard someone moving. Must be Unji going to the bathroom. Wait, Unji came in here? Oh, hi, Unji. This isn't what you think it is. Save it, Derwin. It's exactly what I know it is, and I'm fine with it. However, that does make what I'm about to do a whole lot easier. What you're about to do? What you're about to do? What do you mean? In the moonlight, I think I see something shining. Is that a needle? I tried to get up, but in the throes of passion, Jeong neglected to uncuff me afterwards. She didn't forget to uncuff you? That was on purpose? But I want you to know, I'm rooting for you both, I really am. You don't have to do this! Whatever you're doing, let's talk it out! Don't you yan dare me! I thought you were assumed dare! Wait! Leader's orders? Sorry. No! And with that, she gently injects the needle into me, and pushes a foreign liquid into my body. Not the kind I'm into either. Don't worry, this will just make you go to sleep for a while, but not permanently. But why? What did I do? Damn, bedtime go night-night. Thank you, sister. I don't think I could have done that myself. Knowing how you feel about him made it a lot easier for me than I would have thought. Jealous? Shut up. Well, help me dress him, and let's take him to the rendezvous point. Understood. Also, you can keep that riding whip. I heard what you two did with it. I'll get a new one. Oh my god! Oh my god! When did that happen? When did that happen? Oh dear. Oh dear. So groggy. Feels like I've been on a 3-day rager while on a shore leave. I'm just barely sobering up. Eyelids are so heavy. Need to take stock of my surroundings, though. Oh god, oh man, that light is barely on and it feels like an inferno of 1,000 suns. Whatever they stuck me with has given me the world's worst hangover. After a few moments more, things start to come into view. Not that there's much to see. I'm in the plainest, emptiest room I've ever been in. The only thing I can barely make out are a single door and an occupied chair at the very far end of the room. From the silhouette of the figure occupying the chair, I know it's not one of the girls, too masculine looking to be Jeong or Eunji. I wonder where those two are. I'd like an explanation as to why they felt the need to drug me and drag me to God knows where. I see you have rejoined the conscious world. Undoubtedly you have questions. I'll try my best to guide you, though time is short. I like how the two of them arguing makes you too late for this, right? Like, too late for your rendezvous. That voice, I recognize it. I've only heard it a few times since being in Korea, but it's one of the three I recognize. I know you, our driver? Where am I? I'm glad the drug didn't dull your senses too much. Yes, I have been driving you around Korea this week. My name is Nangyeon Kwanjo, and I am father of both Jeong and Eunji. Thank you for accompanying them these past few days, for you have given me hope. Hope? You mean I'm not going to die? Not at my hands, no. And hopefully not at all. Regardless, I have put you in danger by bringing you to Korea and associating you with my daughters. How so? I am, as you would say, a dead man walking, as are my girls. My sight's not quite back yet, and it's pretty dark in here, but you sound pretty healthy. And Jeong and Eunji are both very healthy. It's not like that, Derwin. How much do you really know about the Democratic People's Republic of Korea? Nothing! Jack all! That is how much he knows. Honestly, not a whole lot. Considering I fell for your line saying Pyongyang was right up the road from Seoul, you probably have a good idea about my lack of awareness. North Korea is a bloody dictatorship. Pick your poison. Our leader is made out to be a demagogue, and the one political party we have has a death grip on the nation. You've seen the results around here in your visit. Since assuming leadership of the country, Glorious Leader is suspected of executing at least 70 people. Most of them potential political opponents and their families. It appears I have made his list as well. Are you saying you're going to be the target of a political execution mandated by Glorious Leader? That's nuts. I mean, our leaders are pretty annoying, but at least Hillary and Donald didn't kill each other's families and associates. They've already poisoned my wife to death. It's only a matter of time before they come for me and the girls. That's why I made the plan ahead of time. One, to at least maybe save my girls. It hits me just now. You're the one who invited me to Korea while playing Panzer Models online, aren't you? I pitched it as an idea to the party, to lure an American soldier over and try to create an international incident. In reality, I wanted you to meet my daughters and hopefully fall in love with Unji, my youngest. While I did not plan for you to fall in love with my older daughter, it seems it was brought us to the same conclusion. Yes, Jeong did confess her affection to me last night, and I returned the feelings. No need for details, I understand the situation. The problem is, I'm not sure how to go about getting you out of the country safely. The Blast are leaning on me to turn you over as soon as any charge I can trump up. My plan was to send you and the girls to the United States Embassy in Pyongyang, but that's a no-go. I had to guess relations with the U.S. have been so sour for so long, we don't even have an embassy in Pyongyang, do we? No, you don't. I really should have made sure that little fact before spinning this plan. Oh, God, no. It appears Sweden is the protective power of the United States in North Korea. Yeah, it's a big gaping hole in the plan there. Sweden might take me in and send me back to the United States, maybe. But there's no way they're getting involved with sheltering 2 North Korean citizens who are part of the People's Army, no less. I'm well aware of that, however, I do have a backup plan in place. Yeah, that's terrible planning. He stands up, but I still can't make anything of his face. He goes over to the door and opens it, and slowly both Unji and Jeong walk in. Be strong, girls. This ordeal will be over soon. Father, I can't leave you here to face your death on your own. Please reconsider coming with us. You know I can't. But Appa, I can't leave you here to die? My precious daughter, I wouldn't survive the trip. Though I built up a tolerance to the poisons our country uses, I'm not immune. Even if I survived sneaking back into the shipyard one more time, I would perish on the journey. It is enough to know my girls live on, safe and away from this god-forsaken country. It's feeding. He's shaking literally and crying along with them. I feel like I'm going to cry myself. This will be the last time this father will get to hold his children and tell them he loves them. Parents will attempt the impossible for their children. This man is trying to avoid the needless and senseless death of his daughters. For him, for Unji's friendship, for the love of Jeong, I must help him. Sir, what are my marching orders? This isn't an army game, Darwin. This is deadly serious. You think I don't know that, Unji? The man is trying to ensure that the 2 most precious beings on the planet to him don't die in a tragically stupid fashion. I handle problems best when I compartmentalize them in a military sense. So I need to know his plan or marching orders so I can help him achieve his final wish. You have my gratitude, son. There's little time, so listen closely. We're at Nampo, a port city south of Pyongyang on the Taedong River, leading into the Yellow Sea. There's a large order of garments being exported from here today. Took a long time for them to finish the final batch, but it's a large enough shipment to put in a large metal shipping container. It's ventilated as they don't want the garments to grow musty in a closed container, so you'll be able to breathe. I've been slowly hiding rations and other vital items in the bins. You should be fine for food and water if you go easy on the supplies. We built a raft out of the clothes. So we're smuggling ourselves out by trade ship then? It was the only solution that came to mind. However, I don't know where the ship is heading. Likely China, however, it could be anywhere, from Europe to South America. That's a long trip. What are we going to do about needing to use the facilities? There are a few buckets hidden in the clothing as well. You'll have to sneak out and empty them off overboard at night to avoid the smell lingering. What's going on over there? The container does open from the inside as well, as a safety precaution. Understood. How much time do we have? Precious little. I believe there are already authorities here in Nanbo, looking to apprehend all of us. You'll need the fun container, DPRK numbers. May 8th, 1945. Somebody look that up! Somebody look that up right now! It's on the ground, so accessing it will be easy once you find it. I'll just type it in. DPRK -05081945. Somebody look up what that's about. Thanks for the 1 bit, Ninjax. Every bit counts. It's on the ship called the Glorious Leader's Generous Hand. One of the girls can point it out. Well, that's a bullshit name if I've ever heard one. I'll wait outside the door so you three can say your goodbyes. I'm grateful. Please, do all you can to get them to America. Get them to safety. V-Day Europe? Oh, okay. I don't say anything, but give him a knowing nod in the salute. I think if I tried to talk, I'd end up crying. I can't do that right now. I need to be on my game. A few minutes later, the girls come out, their eyes full of tears. Not that I blame them. They won't ever see him again. If we fail, we're dead. If we succeed, it doesn't matter since we can't come back and he'll be dead. This is 50 Shades of effed up. I had to keep it together and be strong for them. I have an unspoken promise to keep. Let's go. The girls just nod and follow me out the building. It doesn't look like the shipyard is too far from here. Which is good because we left the building to head that way. I saw some People's Army soldiers heading right for the building we just left. They didn't notice us though. We need to get to that shipyard quickly and without being seen. Any ideas? Our best bet might be walking the path over there. We can try and sneak through the forest as best we can, and the trees may provide some cover. It's too dangerous to take the main road. Understood. Let's walk at a brisk pace. As we head over to the walking path, I quickly check my pockets. They put my wallet in, as well as my keys. Oh, and that crappy excuse for a cell phone. They put that in my pockets too. Hope it's turned off. Need to save the juice for when we reach our destination. I tried to put all the essentials back into your pockets when we dressed you. But the rest of your stuff is back at our place, probably confiscated by now. Well, on the plus side, they can't hold that Tokyo Hotel band t-shirt against me. They both giggle a little at that memory. Good, they need something to get through this. We're making good progress. I haven't seen too many People's Army members patrolling the walking path. And we're able to avoid the attention of a few that are. If we can keep this up for 10 more minutes, we should get there. This is going too well. Are you trying to jinx this? Don't talk about the no-hitter while it's still going on. What in the world are you talking about? Baseball expression. When we get out of this and get back to the States, I'll explain it. Maybe while watching a game. I've heard of baseball. South Korea has a professional league and a national team. I think I would like to go see a game with you. When we get back to the States, I'll take you to as many games as I can. With that, we again move along in silence. So far, Unji's comment hasn't jinxed us yet. We're almost at the harbor now. Just as we're getting to the dock, a lone People's Army member appears. He halts us and speaks in Korean in a harsh tone. Civilians are not around here. And who is this guy, a tourist? What is your group in mind? I'm sweating bullets here and we need to do something fast or we'll all be wearing bullets. We're his minders. He wanted to see the area up close. You lie. You are not in uniform. Are you here on sabotage mission? Stay put while I put a call to commander. Through that. Kapow! Go home and be a family man. Go home and be a family man. Oh, I got that reference. Dear God, you jabbed out his eyes? I knew that MC map, I can't remember what that stands for, move would come in handy one day. You have plenty of time to explain what the hell that was once we secure ourselves on the ship. Guile, yup. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I drag the blind and unconscious army member's body away and hide him in a nearby tool shed. We should be long gone before he comes to. Let's move. Jeong, lead the way. Doesn't take long, and Jeong has us looking at the ship. With all the hustle and bustle getting the thing out of port, we're able to sneak on board. There, container DPRK 0508-1945. As we slip inside the metal container, I can't help but shed a single solitary tear. We close the door and lock it behind us. There's some light coming in from the vents, enough so we can rummage for stuff we need when needed. We head towards the far back and settle in for our trip. Oh, save. Guys, I need to pee. I have to pee. Let's scrounge for one of the buckets, Unji. This is pretty much how time goes. We scrounge for the food and water that Jeong left for us. We sleep, we try to entertain each other. Try to bolster their spirits about going to the west. Seriously, Unji, if we settle into a good-sized city, you should consider taking up culinary school. Your kimchi was great. There's a lot of Korean eateries that could use a cook like you. They tell me stories about their parents. I think it's cathartic for them. In general, we just try to keep ourselves from going bonkers from being locked up in a shipping container out at sea. Fortunately, at least none of us got seasick. Finally, after who knows how many days, I hear people talking around the container. They seem somewhat distressed. What's more, the container is getting lifted into the air, likely by a crane. Did you catch any of what they said? The Korean said something about not being behind on the shipment. I can't make out what any of the other people said, as I don't know what language they were speaking. Did you happen to hear the Koreans mention where we are? I think I heard someone say welcome to TARDIS when we arrived in port. Damn, I know that's in Europe, but I can't recall where. That does explain why we were on the ship for so long, though. TARDIS? It felt like we were in the air there for a bit, so I think we're not on the ship anymore. Oh, we've landed! Okay. Wonder where we are. We must be on a cargo truck heading somewhere. I'm afraid I didn't catch where the truck is heading. I suppose we'll find out when we get there. We should change back into our uniforms, so we can officially surrender our citizenship at the nearest embassy. We are from Troop, North Korea after all. We're in Syria? Not much else is said as the truck rumbles along the road for hours. We do have one interesting conversation on the ride, though. Mostly I tell them about the West. I mostly tell them how nice it is. Beautiful scenery, friendly people, opportunity. I probably sound like a commercial, but they sound excited. Finally, we appear to be pulling into somewhere to stop. I wait a few minutes to make sure before peeking out the box. The coast is clear, let's hop out. We got out the box to stretch our legs for the first time in weeks. Oh! This is the ending, isn't it? There's the ending. Where are we? Finally taking a good look around, I noticed that wherever we are, looks like a damned war zone. Literally, I think I still see damage from mortar shellings in the buildings around us. The air doesn't smell so good as well. Can you make out where we are at all? I glance around trying to find a marker. Not too far down flies a flag over a building. Green, white, black, some red stars. I think I recognize that flag in this place. Where the hell are we? Syria? Oh, what the fuck? That's how it ends? You're just in Syria now? Yep, that's how it ends. Okay. Oh, this girl's assassinated. Joe don't want to be killed. Oh my god. So that's the ending. They're in Syria. Glorious Leader's cousins? What? That reminds me. Aren't I called Glorious Leader in our Discord? I think that's what my name is, isn't it? Oh dear. Wow, Yoshima, wow. 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 Now we got an Unji ending. Unji right next, maybe we'll get sent to a not crazy place. Yeah, maybe we'll be better wherever we go with Unji. Assuming it's a different location, right? That's the assumption. The end. DEVGRU-P. Wonder what they're gonna make next. Alright, so that's it for the Jeong ending route. Next video will be Unji. If it's really short, maybe we'll connect them, but we'll see. Now we just have Jeong right here. So we'll see if how long or short the next video is, and whether we combine it with this one. But that right there, if we just finish it right here, that is the game for now. I had fun watching. That's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun, let's come by, and see you next time.